So today I came out to Jarrettsville, Maryland to visit Rocks State Park. Never been in this area before, know nothing about it. Doesn't look like there's a whole. After the last few weeks, as much as I've walked, I don't think I'm going to get much out of here today as far as trail mileage goes. But it's a new place, somewhere to try, different. That's what I'm looking for right now. There's always be somewhere different than I've been before. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know. Maybe it's only like 5 miles worth of walking back in this park. Doesn't seem very big. So we'll see how it goes. There's no reception back here, which kind of stinks because I like to keep track of of how much I've walked, the mileage, and keep track of the trail. That's just what it is. I guess you get to more remote areas, no cell service, no internet connection. So let me get started on this walk. It's nice. Again, another nice July. Why am I thinking June? July day, maybe in the mid 80s. So off I go. Yeah, so this is like the kind of paths we'll be taking today. Dirt, not real wide. See how well all this is marked. But good thing about it already, we're in the shade. Don't have to deal too much with the sun. So just getting started. See how these trails are marked. Pretty good rock formation. Pretty cool. I'll be taking every trail I can out here today. Doing a lot of one-way backtracking. And I got some trekking sticks this week. Glad I did because it's been raining so much here. They're going to come in with this terrain being slick. So this is just an off-beaten trail that I think ends here. But I just want to take it to get, I want to get my steps in. I want to get the mileage in. Not a whole lot here. Anyway, head back up and go back on the other trail. Like I said, it's just a one-way trail. Back up the hill. All right, just what we want to see, right? Hazardous area. Death and injuries have occurred. Okay, see how hazardous we get. Live a little. All right, back at the top of that rock formation. Wonder if I can get adventurous here. Oh, he's out there on the edge. All right, let me pay attention here a little bit so I can get a better view. Be right back. Yeah, big old buzzard, turkey buzzard out there. You think he's waiting for me to make a mistake? I can only go so close. The fear of falling is real. So I just want to come up here and catch a view. That's okay. That's where I'd like to go, but I get a little jittery in these heights. I was an elevator mechanic, right? You think 35 years. And you wouldn't think heights would bother me, but they do. So I'm not going all the way out to the queen seat spot. just wanted to kind of get a look. All right, off some more. Been quiet. I've only seen one person out here so far. I've only been walking a little bit, but not like last week when I was so many people out and about. Anyway, just showing a little bit more of the trail. And just showing a nice little view from up off this rock. Not sure. I think that's Deep Creek. Not Deep Creek. I don't know. I saw the name of it. Now I forgot already. Runs along this path. So I came up to a point on this trail. It's a little confusing which way to go. Nothing's really marked that well. I just don't see where it continues unless it's... I don't see where it continues unless it's somehow there. So it's been an easy trail. Well, yep, there we go. I guessed it right. So, gotta come up on these rocks. It's not really that well marked. Not hard to figure out. Yep, there's the road I was looking for. I gotta cross this road, continue on the white trail, but it could be marked a little better. Just at that spot. I just wanted to point that out. So, we'll get back on this now. Back on the white trail. All right, little detour here from the white trail. I'm gonna hit the blue trail, which will take me down loop and bring me back up to this point. But yeah, I think I need that. I need that extra walk. I don't think the white trail is terribly big. I think it's maybe 3 miles. So let's check out the blue trail. So that blue path is worth taking. It added about a half mile, I guess. It's just a loop before I start heading back up to the white path again. Yeah, it's a little rocky to start. But like anything, if you're just careful, you're going to get by fine. The 6.2 come in handy today because of the wet ground and the wet rocks. So I just wanted to comment on that. All right, path has gotten a little easier now. I just hit a divide, the white and red trail, but they both kind of go back to the same place. This looks like it takes you out further. I'd like to try that one. We'll see how much I feel like backtracking to do that. We'll see what kind of mileage I've got in by the time this is done. But this is probably the best I've hit as far as trail-wise the whole time. Not that any of it's real tough or hard. It's a little narrower, a lot more rocks, what I've been walking on. I'd say, it's, an average trail. So again, I just wanted to add a little bit more on the trail. So part of the red trail, which I came out over there, goes through just kind of like it is a picnic ground area. I guess a lot of people come to this park on the weekends, I'm sure. I can catch that pace back there. You probably can't see it now. There's a lot of areas out here to, come and have an outdoor gathering picnic. Got restrooms here, but this is what they call part of the red trail. you know, obviously I say this all the time when I come to something like this, not what I'm looking for, but I wanted to walk the red trail too, since I've completed almost the whole white loop. I'll backtrack through here to get back to the white loop again. So just pointed this out for anybody who comes out here. I think I pick it up over here past this parking lot. Well, walk the rest of this red trail, turn around, go back, and finish up for the day. Won't be as long a day out here today as it has been the past 3 weeks. That's all right. It's all good. Outdoors, loving life. I say this stuff all the time, I know. So, get back on the red trail. Oh, so instead of backtracking, I'm just going to go back on the white trail again, going back the way I came. Red trail wasn't much. I mean, it wasn't much. Not much for trail at all. Felt like more like a car path. So this will add some time and add some distance for me. Go back over to that rock formation that I first showed, that I misspoke and called it the Queen Seat. It's actually called the King and Queen Seat formation. My goodness. So I've only been out here a couple hours. I want to get a little bit more time, even if I'm walking back through what I've done. So should add about another mile to my walk at least. Anyway, let's hit it. Let's continue. It's a little bit of a ways down there. I get a little scared. Flip it around. Oh boy. There's another peak.
It's much deeper than I thought it was. All you have to do is crawl on all fours, feel the rock beneath you. Something like this, you now have those water bottles.
I want to go to the edge so bad, but I can't. Out there too. I try to go out there, but I can't. It's just too high. And that fear of heights feeling kicks in. Awesome view for those who are a lot more of a brave soul than me. Anyway, I came back through here again, wrapping up my hike. Just had to take another peek. Take another peek. I was going to try to see if I could go out. I just can't. It sucks because I'd love to see the view at the very edge. But ain't for Whitey, that's for damn sure. So we're almost wrapping this thing up. Another good day. Recap later. All right, I just finished my walk for today. I did about 6.5 miles in just over 3 hours. It's a nice little park. Moderate trails. The white loop goes all around. And you take other trails off of the white loop. That's why I backtracked a lot of stuff. Try to take as many trails as I could. Again, it's a nice place. I knew it didn't have a whole lot of trails before I came out here. I still want to check it out. It's recommended to me. I don't know if the hour and 20-minute ride, if I lived around here, it would definitely be worth coming to. Sorry about background noise. Got people coming through. It was worth coming. It's worth visiting once, right? So the trails are pretty easy to handle. There are some spots on the white trail, the main loop. The blue trail had a couple spots on it that were tough to walk just because of all the rocks that you got to get on. I got my trek poles. So this is the first time I use them. Thankfully, I have them with me. Wish I'd always had them with me. And again, to take this trail after doing what I've done the past 3 weeks, it's going to pale. I mean, the past 3 weeks have just been amazing places to visit, and tough trails. It's not, I don't want to dump on this place. It's nice. It's a nice area out here. But again, for the ride, I don't know. Anyway, that's it for this week's Walkout Wednesday. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's called the Rock State Park. Again, in Jarrettsville, Maryland. So that's it for this week's Walkout Wednesday. Until next week's, peace out.